and welcome back to Beauty Bee. Today we're going to do another inspired tutorial. This is where I see if I can create a look that you could also do with a new palette that has just come out. In this case, the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. I will be putting a picture up right now along with the shades that you could use to create the look that I'm going to do. I do this in an effort to, one, keep my collection interesting to me. It can feel a little bit stale if I'm not switching things up, trying things in new ways. And two, to encourage others to look into their collection, to use what they have instead of always buying something new. Have I proselytized enough? Probably not. There will probably be more. But let's get into it. I'm going to start with some eye primer. I list the products that I use in the description box. However, it would be pretty hypocritical of me to act like you needed exactly what I use. And I really do hope that you will look for similar items in your own collection if you choose to recreate any of the looks on this channel. So I really like the color scheme of this Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. I can't say that it really reads pumpkin spice to me, especially if you cover up that upper right corner, but it is very pretty. I like pastels. I can get into pastels for fall. I think it'd be a good time. So I'm actually going to start with this sort of mauvey purple shade, and I'm going to put that over my crease and transition area. The blue mirror is gone because I got one that can just sit in front of me, and it is the best change that has happened to this channel. So next I'm going to go just with my finger into this pinky purple shade. And I am going to put that on the inner third, roughly, of my eyelid. My plan is to do a largely pink purple eye with a pop of green right in the center of the lid, and then I'm going to deepen up that crease a little bit as well. Now I'm going to go into this sort of bluish purple shade, and I'm going to put that on the outer third of my lid. Okay, and here is where it starts getting a little more interesting than just pink and purple. I'm going to use sort of a mint shade, this sparkly mint, and I'm going to pop that on the inner third of my lid. Sorry, I'm going to pop that into the middle third of my lid. Do you see how that just changed the vibe of the look entirely? I really like this color. I think it's so pretty. I actually tried to film this video yesterday and it was such a mess. I couldn't stop sneezing. I don't know what came out, but something bloomed. My allergies have been a mess. My angle was completely off. The lighting was off. You couldn't see the green for some reason. I mean, I could see it in person, but on camera it wasn't showing up. It was so bad. Now, I'm going to go in with this pencil brush into this dark matte purple, and I'm going to sort of make a line inside at the deepest point of my crease with that. I'm not looking for anything super harsh, I'm just wanting to add a little bit more depth to this look. Can you see how that just gives a little bit more definition to my eye shape than this eye has? So I'm going to repeat the same thing. And I think I'm also going to put a little bit of that same purple under the eye as sort of a smudgy soft liner. Okay, looking good. And I want to brighten up my inner corner just a little bit. So for that, I think I'm going to use this almost white. Actually has a little bit of a purpley pinky iridescence to it. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. It tends to translate as just white. I will probably be speeding this up a little bit as I apply some mascara and fill in my eyebrows a little bit, because it's just really not that interesting to watch someone apply mascara and fill in their eyebrows. Okay, so at this point I like to reevaluate and figure out if I need any more blending, if I need any more, really anything. And I think I could use just a little bit of blending out the crease area. So I'm going to take this brush. It has nothing on it, and I'm just going to blend over my crease a little bit. So now we're looking good. I want now to do some blush. For that, I'm actually going to dip into that same shade that I used in the crease first. This matte sort of mauve color. And I feel like this looks like a kind of a scary blush color, but I find that it just looks rosy with like a hint of coolness on the cheek. Okay, so that's looking good. I think I want to add a little bit of highlighter as well. And for that, I'm going to go into this same white shade that is on my inner corner. And I might pick up just a little bit of the pink too on this big fan brush. I'm just gonna put that on the cheekbone. Okay, so that's good. Now I want to keep things pretty simple on the lips because there's a lot going on everywhere else. I mean, I'm wearing purple highlight and purple and green eyeshadow. So I'm just going in with this pretty bright pink gloss. I know it's somewhat bright in the tube, and you can make this bright. I applied a pretty light layer only to my bottom lip and then just spread it to my top lip. So it's not too intense at all. All right, I think that's it for the look. What do you think? Also, I would love to hear your thoughts on this new Too Faced Pumpkin Spice release. Do you think it's a fall palette? I admit I still don't think fall when I look at it, and I definitely don't think fall when I look at the eye look that I created using effectively shades from it. But I do really like it. I think it's very pretty. All right. Well, I think that's all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will consider liking and subscribing if you did. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you next time.